Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Berserk manga read-through, where today we are reading and reacting to Volume 26. Last time, there was a whole bunch that took place. We had Shiaka, tapping into and, summoning a water elemental to, wash away, all of the trolls throughout the fight. We had, Serpico getting in touch with his wind elementals. We had Guts being like, I don't need magic because I am a strength user, and just absolutely wiping the floor with the giant ogre as well, that just kept regenerating and coming back for more. But the villagers, even though their whole village was essentially flooded and washed away, they will rebuild, and they're just happy to be saved. And we also got an introduction to a location which I believe is pronounced Clythoth. It reads like Cliploth. It's a very strangely written word. It reads like Cliphoth, but I think it spells like Clythoth. So we're just going to say Clythoth and just see how we go. And we're going to go into Volume 26 and see how the story continues. So we have new volume artwork. That's the beast that's haunting Guts, right? But in an armored form. Interestingly enough, I think I've seen an image of this somewhere before. I think it's probably impossible not to. But I didn't know if it was fan art or not. It's not fan art. Okay. I've definitely seen an image of something like this before. So it looks like it ties into... Okay, it ties into Guts and this beast directly in the form of armor. Oh, this is bringing up many thoughts. Is Guts gonna be able to utilize what is haunting him and use it as a way? I don't know. Is this something that is consuming him, or is he using it to his advantage, where he becomes armored Batman with the pointy ears? I'm concerned about what this means for Guts. Is he able to harness the power of this, is he becoming a pseudo-apostle? Even though he's marked for sacrifice, I don't think that's possible. Or is this is this going to be a further nightmare? Is this just... I don't know. This is such a fucking incredible piece to just throw at me right at the beginning of the volume. Yeah. So I definitely think I've seen images of this online before, but obviously not getting into any story stuff or reading into future events is I didn't know. I've seen I believe I've seen fan art of this kind of stuff, and I didn't know whether it was based off anything official. So I do just want to be straight up and say that and be honest that I have seen images of this, but I don't know the context of it. Or what it related to at all. So seeing that it's an actual piece that's coming into play right now is very exciting for me, because I don't know anything about the context of it, but I have seen images of this. Yeah, like I said, I was I don't know if that's real or if that's some interpretation of something, but it looks like it's an actual real thing. So, and here we have, I guess, the team moving on after, Casca with the apple in the mouth, Puck making off, Puck and Isidro stealing apples, Serpico being very polite. Yeah, no, look at this. This is new. Guts has the bottom jaw of it on his armor. We're getting an armor upgrade, but it's related to the beast that's haunting him. This artwork is giving it away in the beginning. He's getting an upgrade. If you could call it an upgrade. Okay, volume 26. Retribution is the first one, because they're rescuing Farnese and Casca. How many times do you have to start a story off with, okay, so we're rescuing Casca from the horrors and terrors of Clyfoth and the trolls' breeding grounds, where they're just doing absolutely horrible things to the women, and then new trolls just popping out like immediately, which is awful. Oh no, what's wrong? They were seen by the trolls just as they tried to escape. We must hurry. Troll odd is concentrated off at an angle. This way. 3 to the left. It's alright. Their odd is not directed towards us. They're too busy feasting. Stop! I will trick their odd. Now. Okay. Now it's just confusing them. It's so good having a spellcaster in the party. It just helps so much. I'm wondering if to get out of this place, because this place looks horrific, Guts is going to have to give in to that primal like rage that's like bubbling inside of him, and it's going to like manifest in the form of like armor. That seems to be what I'm getting from that artwork, is like he's being haunted by that beast. It's the same eye shape. Guts is gonna undergo an anime transformation in order to protect his friends. I don't know. I was gonna say, because we've seen that image of him having, like, right at the start, having like the jaw of it on his neck piece. I was gonna say, if I didn't see that art piece, another thing that I would probably suspect is maybe the armor would manifest itself as a separate entity, you know, like an empty shell of armor, like Lingering Will from Kingdom Hearts, and it will be like an armor that fights for itself. But I think it's going to be directly related to Guts. What's going on? Manipulating odd is another facet of magic. Any practitioner can do it. That's handy. There's a lot even a thief could learn, huh? Even we can use it. Casca! There we go, we can see in the crowd. Hey, when Guts only calls out Casca, even though Farnese's also in trouble, it's like, Casca! I know that Casca is, you know, the most important thing to Guts, but also, come on. Come on. Oh, the bodies that are just like stuck on the spears, the spinal cord wrapped around it, the rib cage even, yep, just troll rape. That's, yep. God damn it. Is that at the end? I feel faint. I just want to lie low and cower, but no, stand back and don't move. She just like pushes Casca right up against the tree trunk. Ooh, slice the fingers off. Let's go, Farnese. Protect Casca. This girl's warmth on my back won't allow me to do that. No cowering. No cowering allowed. I may be incompetent, but she's the first thing even weaker than me that I've ever been entrusted with. Her unknowing, uncomprehending eyes won't permit me to be powerless. Wow. This is retribution. Or maybe... Oh, she got disarmed. I thought her scream was that she got almost like impaled for a second there. She got disarmed. That's a human farm tool. No. The silver shirts won't work against it. Oh shit. Right. Okay. Ooh. Did Guts just shoot out a bunch of arrows from the crossbow arm? Yeah, he did. Nice. Sorry for the wait. Guts! I love this trick arm, dude. Nice. That's such a good shot. You okay? Yes. Yeah, see, and interestingly enough, we're still in this situation where it's like, I love how well drawn the expressions are in these moments where Casca is absolutely like terrified of the situation that's going on, and Farnese is the protector. She's the one that Casca is attached to. Even when Guts rocks up and saves them, Farnese, obviously being well aware of what's taking place, is just like very happy. And Casca's still untrusting. Casca is still just like, no. Like, just looking at him with such contempt. Just like, get away from me, sort of thing. Yeah. She bends and falls to her knees. It's a little too soon to relax. I'm sorry. Even in the panels where this one especially, dude. Even in the panels where it's less detailed, still giving him a side eye, and then just like from behind, just like, I hate you. Ooh, yes, where's Serpico? I don't see him. He's hurt and can't move. Huh? It ain't fatal. I promised him I'd bring you back. Enoch Villagers, we're here to rescue you. We must leave this place immediately. Rescue? We're being rescued? Please, come with us. I'm a bit worried for these villagers, because if they've literally been down here the whole time getting, taken advantage of by the trolls, are they fit to explode with more troll babies at some point? I don't know how quick the reproductive cycle of a troll birth is. I'm kind of worried about that. Wait, the children are here. Yep, and all the children as well. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Ah, there's still this many. This is more than attacked the village. It's like a whole hive. Like, they're like ants. Incredible. Still so many. I'll keep them busy. You guys go on ahead with the villagers. No, this is far too many. All these alone with no magic for support. For real, you're toast. Just leave them to me. All right, I feel like I feel like it's building up to this. I feel like it's building up to. I wish that artwork wasn't at the beginning of the volume, because I feel like it's kind of given it away. But it's definitely building up to it. And Shirka's just like, what the hell? What's with him? I can't even find the words to follow such an assertion. He must know how reckless this is. Take care of Casca. I will. Farnese, the things you do are a big help. I'm grateful. Nice. Nice. She's like, she's just really wanting that validation, huh? No, you needn't. Let's be off now. They're all fools for him in the end. Isidro, light the fuse sticking out of the ball, count to 3, and throw it at the enemy. It'll explode. I call them nutcrackers. You're the rear guard. Protect the women. But wait, get going. No time to shoot the breeze. You may be just a kid on the battlefield, but with weapons you're a force to be reckoned with. I gave you the job because you're up to it. Show me it's true. Fucking hell, man. I love Guts being a leader. Like, it's so good when he says this shit to his characters, that like, he's not just like, he doesn't just have them around, or he's not just like using them or anything, but he's like genuinely, like, he says these words because he means them, because he doesn't just say this shit for nothing. I love that he's just like, I gave you the job because you're up for it. You can do it. Prove it to me. And like, and with Farnese as well, he's like, you're protecting Casca and I'm grateful. Like, I really love Guts' group right now. Because while the Golden Age has come and gone, and the Band of the Hawk, as we know and loved it, doesn't exist anymore, and Guts' friendships that he had, you know, are gone. You know, and it's hard to flash back to Judo and Pippin, and you know, and the days of the Hawk, but it's so cool that Guts has people, because people are important to surround yourself with, you know, good people. And while Guts doesn't exactly get like the best choice to pick whoever he wants to have with him, it's just a matter of, you know, circumstance. He's definitely chosen to surround himself with people for a reason. And for good reason. It's like, huh, you got it. I'll do it. All cool and flawless, you goddamned grown-up. Don't you get killed either. Oh, here we go. So we're gonna have this form of guts coming out. Look at this, like now. Time to get started with this grin. And I knew that would be the end of the chapter. So it ends with a grin. He doesn't even have his sword out at the moment. It's just he's just got the crossbow out. This chapter is called Redemption. Yep, and it's just him like going ham with the arrows at the moment and the little cannon thing. Nice, we've got like a first-person view of the shot too. Him just like using it. That's so sick. That's awesome. Damn things keep scurrying out. What are they, roaches? Here we go. Now it's the sword. Oh well. First 100-man? No. 100-beast kill fest I've had in a while. Out comes the sword. It was far too big to be called a sword. You're hungry, aren't you? Come on. Half of you will be bite-sized soon enough. Everyone hurry. And there's more of them. 2, 3. Throws the bomb right in their face. Nice. He's lighting it on his... that's cool. He's lighting it on his little heat blade. As they run away with their burnt and scarred faces. Right on. They're right up your alley. He's, pretty good. But I bet you it'll go right to his head. What are you doing? Shouldn't stop moving. Oh, that was kind of surprising. Yeah, wow. Because he's focused up on this. He's got a job to do. I gave you the job because you're up on it. Right now, this is my best move. Right now, it's my force. Dropey, in that column's shadow. I'll give it everything I've got. And succeed. I'm the best at using Dropey. Steady. I don't have Casca fall down. Ooh. Farnese's stabbing it right in the eye. I don't want the weird fucking eyeball spider. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong. Let's go. This is retribution. But is it really? The reason I didn't pass out then was because Casca was there. Something even weaker than I sustained me. Is this redemption? Will the weakling I oppressed constantly now be the one to save me? I really like Farnese's internal monologues and struggles as a character. Interestingly enough, I think out of this group, obviously not including Guts, she's the one that's getting the most development. A lot of it can be quite internal, but does change and adapt to the events that are taking place as well. Farnese's character development is actually quite incredible. It's quite incredible. And there's the shot from the beginning of the volume. God, I love that. That's so good. And then we get our beautiful double spreads of his favorite horizontal slash making heads roll. I haven't felt this sensation in a while. Here we go. He's going to be giving in to some sort of rage that's going to take over. Not worrying about anyone behind me. Swinging my sword without anything binding me. Cutting loose all my ferocity. Stop! What's up? We are trapped. 13 in front, 7 behind. Can't you trick them or something like earlier? Not this many of them. Extending a bulwark here to stop them is not an option. We will force our way through. Leave the front to me. You take care of the rear, please, Isidro. Moment of truth. 7 at once, sure thing. No time for a big spell. Go kick some tail. Here they come. Okay. Shirka is also sensing something else. What? Something with tremendous force. Well, it's guts, isn't it? What's going on here, actually? What gives? Whoa! What was that? Was that? It's guts, isn't it? Whoa, hang on. Here we go. Is this the moment then? What the fuck? So, something like bellowed. It was just like. Was it just like the yelling? Of his rage that just like echoed throughout the whole tunnel system? Ooh, he also took one to the arm. Guess it's about that time. Ooh. Something in the water. Something in the water. Vicinity of the Netherworld. Okay, hang on a minute. What the fuck? It's gone right through the protection on the brand. This feeling. Okay. The Bailot's face is rearranging. Oh god, and the way all the bodies on the floor are like lined up, similar to when the eclipse takes place and it's just all the bodies like making up the floor. What the fuck is happening? And it's in this water. Just a little farther, everyone. Guts, everyone has safely reached the exit. Please hurry and get out too. Yeah, Casca's brand. Because Casca will also feel it. What's wrong? What is it this time? What was... Guts? What is happening there? Guts? Well, we're getting an apostle, right? But the Bailot, too. Oh, is it Slan? Is Slan manifesting from the fucking... Yeah, holy shit. Slan forming out of all of the guts? What the fuck? The first form I've taken in some time. Alas, troll entrails make for a revolting ethereal figure. Slan shone up. Okay. Without hesitation either, Guts is just like, let's fucking go. Let's throw down. Oh, and the wings stop him in place. Dude, holy shit. Let's have a recreation of the opening panel of Berserk. The very first panel of Berserk. Guts clapping cheeks. I've missed you, boy. It's been so long. No, I felt you at all times. In the cave, at the tower, throughout countless nights, I felt all your passions. And as the path unfolded, I knew you'd come to my domain, Clythoth. So, okay. So Clythoth is Slan's domain. Now, let me feel it more. Your rage, your anguish. Oh, and she's touching the brand. Let it all loose. So is Slan responsible for the transformation? Is Slan responsible for bringing out the beast within Guts in this way? So many questions. Hey, you okay? You've been acting weird. I'm fine. Something really funny's going on with Casca too. I feel creepy. Really bad feeling. Violent emotions, like Guts' mind exploded. I feel bad too. A bizarre flow of odd spouting up from the bottom of the grotto. And that form that leapt over us. Oh, so there was a form that leapt over them. What in blazes is back there? Guts hasn't gotten back, and if we were to hang around here, trolls will come after us again. I have no choice. I will now enact a spell to seal the entrance to this grotto. Hey, wait a minute. Guts is still inside. I know that. But as you said, I sense trolls creeping up on us. We have no more time. Besides, if I do not seal this place, the trolls will doubtless again raid Enoch and its neighbouring villages. My thought transference should be reaching Guts. Let us have faith that he will return by the time I invoke the spell. What the hell are you doing in there? Guts! Yeah, just having a date with, you know, one of the God Hand? Holy shit. Yes, this is what I wanted. Your soul is most fitting here in Clythoth. That hatred, agony. Fuck, he's getting stripped of his armor and like pushed. He's in the position that he was in during the eclipse again, when he was held completely and utterly, when he was bound and had to witness the, yeah, this is so intentional. The way that he's just being held and stripped of his armor, covered in blood in the way that he was during the eclipse. And fear. Now, defy me, struggler. Dude, the wings though? Huh? Take that big, thick thing. Penetrate me. Or can you? You're only human after all. Or rather, why not make a sacrifice as he did? Oh, I was like, what is that? Okay. That's the form that leapt over them. That's the form that leapt over them. Whenever you see a horse's hoof and there's like a mysterious form, you know our skull boy's showing up. Cool. Okay, how uncouth. Skull Knight showing up to save Guts again. Skull Knight really cares about that boy, huh? He really do just be showing up to get him out of these messes. There he is. Hell yeah. That's the end of chapter 219. All right, this is a heavy volume. We're getting into some good stuff. Let's continue into chapter 220. All right, we're in chapter 220. Skull Knight facing down Slan with Guts being held up by the wings. We got some trolls in front of it. Whore Princess of the Uterine Sea. What a chapter title. One should not meddle in the clandestine affairs of men and women. Or are you joining us, your majesty? Whore Princess of the Uterine Sea. So, you were the only one summoned. Summoned, you say? I came here on my own. I wished to see this boy. You do realize, don't you? This is what the emergence of the fifth means. The worlds are already starting to overlap. I have no idea about the others. They likely melted into their preferred Sephira and are floating, formless. Then the time for talk is past. Men, all so very impatient. However, trying their patience is a woman's prerogative. Oh, shit. Slan just summons a bunch of ogres, and they look fucking awful. This place might as well be my womb. Rage with fury. Bastard fetuses of darkness. Holy shit. Okay, we got Sheercut on the outside. Listen, They can't get inside this circle, so don't go outside it. Damn, why do I gotta be the one to explain her magic? Look! Human farm tools? Trolls can farm? Shirka said the power of this bulwark is only effective against ethereal bodies. Ah, Isidro's time with the dagger. Hey! Fine. Come on, you horny monkeys! Heavy. Almost like I'm sinking in mud. Water spirits when in the rain. Earth spirits when in the ground. It is most effective to use power based on the principles of all things in accordance. But, at the same time, there are dangers to that. Should the power be beyond the caster's control, there is a risk of the caster herself being consumed. Among them, the one against which you must guard most carefully, is darkness. Don't forget, when you gaze into the darkness gazes back into you. Staring into the void, and the void stares back. Wow. Okay. So, Skull Knight's gonna have to face off against some ogres, while Slan is trying to have a moment with Guts. Nice slice to that sausage right down the middle. Oh, and then dodging them so they strike each other. Classic. Slicing through 4 heads at once. Look at him go with his flurry of blade attacks when he's like still on horseback. He's still on horseback. So cool. Well, your majesty, are you enjoying this? This is the uterus of darkness, the vicinity of the netherworld where abominable spirits take ethereal form. It can spew forth any number of these children, like worms. The time is at hand. Oh, and then Guts manages to wrestle his left arm free. You know, the one arm that you don't want him to be able to wrestle free. And he's got the string in his mouth, ready to pull it out. Clack. Boom! Nice. That's how he's going to break free. Are we going to get a Guts and Skull Knight team-up fight against all of the ogres and Slan? Yeah, that takes care of the ones with human weapons. That was close. I'm down to the last one. Want to use this? It blows up if you light it. It's all natural too. Oh shit. Hang on a minute. Dude. It's got a crossbow of his own. We got like the unique troll general. The skull necklace? That's actually badass. Huge, big shot with a moustache. It's a troll and he's wearing armor. The boss monkey, huh? Friggin' monkey see, monkey do. This will show him. Ooh, he grabs one and uses it as a human shield. Well, a troll shield. Bastard, using your own guy for... Now what? Now all that'll take him down is... Yeah, it's time to get tuned in to your blade, boy. Call on those fire spirits. But... Yeah, but I... Come on, Isidro. He's got the heartbeat going. Nice, so it's lit. Steps forward. Lets it go. It explodes into the troll shield. And he goes in low. Low. Lower. Faster. Nice. Dodges the arrow. Rolls over it. Nice, Isidro. Rolls over to avoid the attack. Cuts right through him. Not with the magma, not with the lava fire blade thingy, but with his other sword instead. Fucking nice work. And then stabs him with the dagger to light him on fire. Dude, not bad. Isidro putting in work now. I love that. He's really just got that. He got that pep talk from Guts, and it's just pushed him to actually do it. And then at the same time, with Slan recovering from getting blasted with the cannon fire. Hot. So hot. This feeling tearing my body apart. She's like, it's so hot that you blew apart my entire core, Guts. But it's not enough. Not even close. More. More. Don't falter. With that sword of yours, Knight. It can be done. Take that sword, tempered by the malice of hundreds, thousands of the dead. Run her through. Dude, this part of the story, huh? It's getting into that cool shit now. There we go, and that's the end of chapter 220. What a way to end it. Companions, chapter 221. So her gut has already reformed from the cannon explosion and has now been penetrated by that thick, big thing that Guts is wielding. Oh yes, my womb is split, life and death writhing in the uterus. You're the best. And actually kisses him too. Fucking hell, man. Look, hear me out. Hear me out. Oh, and then she dissolves back into the troll entrails. Oh my god. Did I get her? May we meet again, dear boy. Wow. And then fades back in to the water. Far out. What an encounter. So, Slan physically manifesting herself out of troll entrails and just toying with them. And now look at what's been left behind in the darkness womb. Just absolute abominations. While Troll Captain is being burned alive, and all of the topless women looking in absolute shock and horror. He did it! I did it! Well done, but you best not stop. There's a whole bunch more right around you, bud. Get right back into it. What's that? Oh, it's the void that stares back. Hello. Oh wow. It's the cursed Greatwood from Dark Souls 3. Let's go. I am called the Rotting Root Lord, the chief of rotting trees and putrid mud. In accordance with my pact with the Little One, I shall reduce the trolls creeping upon my body to a seedbed for maggots. Rot. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit, just through the power of, like, the earth, he's able to just send through like a spell, a wave of magic that just reduces them to just a seedbed for maggots. Holy crap. Hey, wait! At that rate, Guts will be buried alive! Guts! Don't worry, Skull Knight's gonna pull him out of there. Please hurry and escape! Sorry, little lady. I'm kind of busy here. Damn it. What the hell's happening? It's the aftermath of her forced advent and passing. The life and death of this domain have boiled and changed to chaos. If left as is, the cave will not hold, and this whole vicinity could be engulfed. We've got another problem first. The entrance is blocked in. Maybe it's a good time to test the sword. Though this was only meant to be wielded to entomb them in that vortex. What are you doing? We don't have any time for magic tricks. Dude! He puts the sword down his throat, and this is why Skull Knight has been eating baylets. Holy fuck. So he puts the sword down his throat and pulls out all of the baylets he's consumed so far? Fucking baylet blade? What's with that sword? That blade? No, it's familiar. Guts' baylet is not enjoying it. I refined within myself baylets taken from apostles to form this blade. The sword of actuation. What the fuck? Actuation? Whoa, he's cutting a hole into another reality? Everything's being sucked into it? That's... Dude. They'll get us. He used it to open up. This is like very, very early on in the Black Swordsman arc, at the very beginning of the manga, where we got like the Count gets sucked into that vortex of all of the souls in that when they're in the MC Escher painting dimension, and everything is gonna get sucked into it. Uh-oh, it's collapsing. Hey, she's doing her best right now. I can't restrain it any longer. Shirka. Guts emerges. Guts? Guts? What? And behind him, Skull Knight. What just happened? Yeah, there we go. So he did open up a thing to like another dimension, almost, kind of the thing. We cleaved space and passed through another layer. It's the power of this sword. And then what, does he just eat the sword again to just keep those Balit guts inside of him? There you go with the nonsense again. Forget that. Why were you there in the... He's already gone. He's fucking like, I'm Batman. He says what he needs to say and he's gone. What's going on? How'd you get behind us? Now, I owe you another one. You alright, Shirka? Yes, no problem. That night. Look! The forest. It's being cleansed. Cliffhoth has shut? Awesome. Was that magic too? No, I did not. Still, that means that finally... Yeah, nice. And now they're all back. Oh, man. I was just talking about this. I was just talking about this. For God's sake. Companions. Look at the size difference, though. Oh, man. That size difference is hilarious. You don't have to include Caucus on here, though. He's not necessarily... Oh, man. I used to think it'd never be like that again. Far out. Guts lost all his armor, so he's just walking around with the sword on his back. Wow, what a shot. Berserk. That was the end of 221. We were just talking and going through, you know, the whole companion thing with the Golden Age. And then they literally address it. So I genuinely, because of the image that we saw at the beginning of this volume, at the beginning of this episode, I was expecting either Skull Knight or Slan to bring out that primal, like, darkness within Guts to transform him, and it didn't happen. So, like, now that I've seen that image, I'm, like, just waiting for it to, like, happen this whole time. But it didn't happen in that moment where I really thought that it would. So I'm really interested to see how it's gonna work its way into the story. But that was really cool to see Slan coming in, and Skull Knight again stepping in to assist Guts. It's always cool when he shows up. Oh wow, okay. The protective seal is being put on armor. That does it. All finished. This turned into a big job in the end. Isn't it nostalgic? Ah, hang on a minute. Whoever thought we'd need to drag this out? Oh. Oh. Is Skull Knight getting the armor made? So it's not formed, it's already been made. Skull Knight's getting new armor made for Guts? That's what the armor is? Whoever thought we'd need to drag this out? It's armor that already exists. There's no way you're unaware how dangerous a thing this is. I am aware. I have watched over it for so long. But all the more reason for it to become necessary for those children on their journey. It's karmic. No, I don't believe that. People may appear to repeat the same mistakes, but karma is by no means a circle. Indeed, it is a spiral. Those children are not bound to choose the same paths you and I did. Certainly. They've come. Okay, so they're coming back after cleansing the village. They're returning. And Guts is going to get an armor upgrade. Because his armor was stripped of him at the perfect time. So Skull Knight's arranging for new clothes. He's going clothes shopping for Guts. That's bizarre. So the armor already exists. I wonder if it's some sort of causality thing where it's like destiny that Guts always was supposed to get into this armor, and that's why it has like that sort of appearance of the beast that's haunting him. Or maybe the beast that's been haunting him is like some spiritual connection to this armor that's just calling through him, like it's destined that it's going to be his to wear. There's so many ideas buzzing through my head about the appearance of this new armor and how that's going to factor into, and how that factors into the story. Like, I can't wait to see how this plays out. My spiritual power has weakened so much for my barrier to be broken so easily. Oh, They've Come isn't the group. It's it's bad. And Skull Knight's going to defend it. Fucking jumps down like Batman as well. You'll fight for me, but either way, I'm all the more for it to be at ease. Thank you. I won't forget your devotion. Old friend. This relationship is really interesting to me as well. There's history there. So weird. And the Guardians too. Wait. Wait, is this Zod? Is this Zod rocking up with a bunch of dudes? I wish I could have at least seen your bashful smile once more with my own eyes. Huh? Is something wrong? No. Sidro just Dark Souls rolling across the ground. For a moment, I thought I sensed my mistress's thoughts. It's gone to his head already. Oh, wow. Okay. Aren't you excited to get back and be praised by Flora? I'll bet the brute slaying of Little Witch Shirko will become a new legend around here. Never. That would never happen. All I was able to do was stop up the troll's den. What shut Clipthoth was... How do I pronounce it? Clythoth. What shut Clythoth was... I'm just going to spit everywhere while trying to pronounce it. What shut Clythoth was some other power, not my magic. It was the Balet Blade. So wild. Please be proud of yourself. A girl like you managed to do all that. They were surely miraculous skills. You said it. Even though I could summon an immense power, I couldn't manage it. I pointlessly worsened the damage. I'm a novice. I was moved. Hey, your eyes are kind of scary. To be honest, I cannot really tell whether these people are my fate. But you're proud to keep these guys in line. Guts? Oh shit, Guts just collapses. What happened? Didn't the wounds stop bleeding back at the church? Whoa. What the? The bandages. What gives? It's closed up alright. No. These wounds are quite severe. What? The wounds to his physical body have indeed closed, but the wounds to his ethereal body remain unhealed. If left alone, they will steadily debilitate him, and eventually the physical wounds will open again too. No. He can be healed, yes? If we rush him to the mansion, so he can take my mistress's elixir. Everyone lend a hand. It's not a big deal. I'm just a little dizzy or something. He's like literally sweating bullets. He's like, it's fine. I offer my shoulder at least, though reluctantly. Don't bother. An ethereal wound is a wound to the spirit itself. It must hurt, even to the point of trauma. Incredible obstinance? Normally, one shouldn't even be able to stay conscious. Yeah, but Guts is just built different. Guts, what exactly happened there after the rest of us fled? Those wounds. They're not something a mere troll could inflict. And the talisman I applied, at some point, it was effaced. I kicked her ass. With one stab from this. A monster who pretends to be an angel. Nice. No. Could that be? Oh, that would explain that bizarre flow of odd. But, in that case, there's no way he could be alright like this. Not that he's alright. In the first place, a mere human has no way to fight such a high-level spirit. That sword, maybe with its specialized power from continually cutting those of the astral world. Do not be enamored solely with the marvelous marvels, but look closely at the truth that is before your eyes. You see, he is still alive. Because he's one hell of a struggler. I'm really loving this arc and this story, and I'm really enjoying the expansion and diving into the whole astral ethereal world stuff and how Shirka is giving all of that information to us. It's been really cool to delve into more of like world building and like how the planes of existence work in this world. I really like that, and Guts is getting some really cool development too. What? This flow of odd, deep in the forest, from the mansion. Something feels weird. The forest's barrier is vanishing. What is it? Casca? The brand is hurting Casca. Farnesian Casca, wait here. What gives? Troll remnants or something? There's something bad at the mansion, and it ain't trolls. The old lady's in trouble. It's them. Fuck, mansion's on fire, dude. Smoke? Shit, so Skull Knight is fighting to defend, but still, I'm pretty sure that was Zod. Because it had, like, his harness and, like, the fur shoulders. So I think Zod's rocked up. Oh man, and oh no, it's loading future panels. It's taking forever to load. I was like, I thought it literally started with a fight. The Blaze, Part 1. Mistress! Hey, you guys stop her. Yeah. Here we go. Guts sees through the flames in the distance. No mistake, those are apostles. Nice. Look at all these designs we're getting with the armor. There's a pig one. Pig one right in the middle. The eyeball one. God, some of these are so cool to look at. But so Guts is going to be fighting with a damaged ethereal form. His physical form is healed for now, but his spirit is broken. We're going to need the armor. We're going to need this fancy pants armor, apparently. Wow. There we go. Just like... literally, like, no hesitation. Just, like, sprints forward and just charges them with the Dragon Slayer. Bastard! Where the hell you'd pop up from? Pulls the sword out of him and throws him backwards. What the? Some human snuck in. Some human? You not aware of who this is? Oh. You with the witch. That hurt, you know. That's one hell of a sword you're swinging. No wonder you can't even stand up straight. Oh my god. Okay, so now he's transforming. And there's Skull Knight to come in. Oh, did Skull Knight just slice him right down the middle? I think he just... Oh, there's the shadow. Okay. You see the shadow of Skull Knight come in and slices him down the middle. You! Why are you here? He's already cut up a few of himself. Because I have close ties with the head of the mansion. Ties? Oh, that's why he was at the troll's den. Who the hell are you? How could one horseman do so much against us war demons? War demons? I've no name to give to mere apostles. I'll say only that I'm one who opposes the 5 angels. What the hell does that? Wait, yeah, I remember. At our master's reincarnation. The eclipse. The knight who appeared there. That was you. Hell yeah. Master? You. I know you too. Our master's sacrifice. You're one of the survivors. There you go. I was like, how do you not know who this guy is? Sacrifice. 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 Master, it couldn't be. Whoever thought I'd run into you two at a place like this? Yeah, there he is. There he is. Guess we're connected. It is Zod. Zod! Where every time he gets smacked by the sword, he immediately transforms instead of fighting in this form. Zod, why are you here? Don't tell me your master is. That's obvious. Only one in this world's determined to be the master of the Inhumans. Zod! Oh fuck. Look how giant these ones are compared to Zod. What the... Look at the size difference. What the fuck? You literally have like this size comparison chart. You've got Guts, you've got Skull Knight on horseback, Zod, and then you've got this fucker. Look how much bigger he is. And he's got friends that are just as big. I, Grunbeld, wish to be the one who fights him. Giant? Grunbeld. Fine then. Thank you. I've heard rumor of you. The black swordsman who goes around hunting apostles. The bold man who, though humans survived that eclipse. Even if she is a witch, attacking an old woman secluded in a remote forest with such numbers is far from honorable for a warrior. That said, I forced myself to look upon this duty as a chance to display my loyalty to the Hawk. Griffith's orders? But why the old lady? But coming face to face with a warrior like you means every heavy stride was worthwhile. I, Grunbeld, as a warrior of the Band of the Hawk, call upon the Black Swordsman in single combat. What? What did he just... On guard. The Band. The Band of the Hawk? Yeah, so he's heard that, like, it's reformed in name. The Band of the Hawk has been reformed. Mistress! Oh, Isidro jumps in. Isidro? What are you doing, witch? What about all your magic? But I'm upset, and I can't cast well. Mistress. Shiaka. Can't blame her, you know. You two, we must leave this place now. Serpico, can't you do something about this fire with your feather duster? I cannot. It would only fan the flames higher. Mistress, where are you? Shiaka. Mistress? Whoa. Listen carefully, my favorite pupil. Get that to the Black Swordsman. Hang on, this looks like something else entirely. That's a different headpiece. That looks like a skull. That looks way more like a skull. What's the deal with this armor? That's the end of 223. I'm so confused about what this armor actually is now. Does the armor, or will the armor, allow for this beast that's haunting Guts to, like, come out of it? I don't know. That's definitely a different headpiece, though, than the one at the start. This is so confusing for me. I can't wait to actually get a clear idea of what the fuck this armor is all about. Let's move into chapter 224. Listen carefully, my favorite pupil. The Blaze, Part 2. So this is what the Blaze is. The Blaze is the mansion burning down. Look at that! What the fuck? Get that to the Black Swordsman. So he is getting an armor upgrade. This armor already exists. It's literally just like... It must be intentional, right? It must be intentional that Skull Knight and this armor look so fucking familiar. Like, so similar, right? Hurry. Skull Knight and Guts are gonna look so similar. What the fuck? You don't mean? What in the world happened? Why such a dreadful enemy bears down? At this rate, the swordsman. There is no time. Enemy? What enemy? Hey, what are you doing? But at this rate, you, mistress, will... You should know full well the time has come. But not like this. It is too cruel. You must go in peace, not engulfed in flames like this. At the very least, this is my due. You, as a sorceress, should know how sinful it is to live beyond the extent of your allowed time. There is nothing to mourn. You know that for we magi, death is not an end, but a change in the form of life. But I will still be lonely. In a sunspot, my head in your lap. Afternoon tea with the golems. It's all going to be gone. It's going to burn. Shirka. Not able to let go when, you know, witches and wizards and magic users are always like with that, you know, mentality of just like, death is not the end. Death is a natural part of life. Miss them do not. Mourn them do not. Train yourself to let go of everything you fear to lose. You know, they move on to another form, or they're reincarnated into something else, or they still stay with you, but as a spirit version. There's always so many stories that do the exact same thing. Meanwhile, Grunbeld, fucking the height of like 2 Gutses, striking down on him. Oh, and he blocks it with the sword and is just like smacked backwards. Holy shit. What a blow! It's like I was hit by a battering ram. Even though he's in human form. Yeah, right, he's wearing armor, but he's in his human form. He's stronger than a typical apostle. Guts needs a power-up in the form of new armor. How dare you say that, all of you? How dare you? Say Band of the Hawk! That massive shield, dude. Oh ho! Oh, and then shield bash. Right into him too. Holy shit, man. That goes right into his, like, exposed core. That's some sword, to take 2 strikes from my warhammer without breaking. But what of your fight? There's been nothing remarkable save your one blow. You're just being knocked about without offering any resistance. That's damn easy for you to say. Man, that last one cracked some ribs. Ouch, his back. If I do this without armor... Yeah, buddy, still got the flesh of a man. The wounds. Sir Fire Dragon's eating this up. It's a fun sideshow, but let's hurry up and get our job over with. Get the witch's head and... And then Skull Knight comes in. No, you won't. Move. I'll fight this one. Zod and Skull Knight fight again. But Captain Zod, I can't stand it. He just killed... That's an order. I don't care if it's burnt black. You all bring me the witch's head. And then he transforms. Yeah. Quit wasting time. So Zod doesn't waste time and immediately transforms into apostle form. You gonna chase a woman in the middle of battle? That's rather unlike you. Fighting was everything to you, wasn't it, immortal? Don't misunderstand. I'm the only one who can hold you off. It's that and that alone. So this time, we both have different reasons than usual. Where are you, witch? Huh? What the? Kids? The witch's apprentices, huh? What? Just when the troll slang's over, now a monster man? That's an apostle. Hey, if you don't want to die, tell me where the witch is. Of course, you're probably all going to burn anyway. Far out. Ooh. Shirker with the magic. And then he's just going to transform. Wow, they're all just going to attack him straight away. Got like Shirker's magic, Serpico going with the wind spirits. This way. We must escape quickly. It seems cruel, but if we go to rescue Flora, then we too will. We head for the treasure chamber. Something in there we must give to Guts. I understand, mistress, if that is your request. Whether or not that man is my fate, I do not know. But now the only one who can rescue him is me, the Magus. I am the one, disciple of Flora, of the forest of the spirit tree. Here it is. You're gonna give him one of those talismans? Yes. But not only that, what my mistress applied the talisman to is a fetish, a dangerous fetish of great power. So the talisman has been placed on the cuirass of this piece. Look at this. This is not what I thought we were getting. This is a whole different thing. Chapter 225. Keep going. We need to see Guts get into this armor, dude. The Berserker armor, part 1. Dude, the title of the manga. Berserker. That's what this is all about. It's all been leading up to this. The Berserker armor is what it's called. Berserker. So we're going to have to deal with and watch Guts get smacked about without the armor for a little while, and then somehow they're going to get that armor to him, and he suits up and then looks a bit like Skull Knight. Because that's certainly a skull headpiece. Grunbeld is just going to like just fucking lay into him a bit. Far out, dude. This lacks. What a fucking line, dude. Just to be like, this is fucking boring. This lacks any excitement. He's like, are you the guy? Or are you just some fucking dude? This lacks. Are you really the Black Swordsman who defeated so many apostles, who crossed swords on an equal level with Nosferatu Zod, our arch enemy, a weakling like you? Answer me! Fucking hell, man. Grunbeld just like fucking giving it to him while Skull Knight and Zod have a fucking dance. Zod is fortunate to come across such a strong foe. The battlefield ought to be a sacred place for a warrior. To meet death in battle is one long's cherished aspiration, but it seems the pride of a warrior is not fitting for you. No point in monsters pretending to be warriors now. Narcissistic bastard. They just get kicked back. As a warrior, you aren't worth death by my warhammer. Fall to pieces and litter the ground. Holy shit, he's gonna blow him up with the shield cannon. That's... fucking hell. And he gives it a whack to like ignite it. Holy fuck, man. in the aftermath of the explosion. Oh, the guardians, the golems are protecting. Those guys. Wow. And they grow even larger than Grunbeld. Ha! Damn puppets! Shirka? You okay? What about the old lady? Ooh, go inside there? What the hell's... Oh, dude! You don't say. Nice. Shirka doesn't even have to really like say anything with dialogue with the communication. It's just like through imagery. Going inside there? You don't say. What a cool shot. So what? This is how the armor gets on. So while Grunbeld is being held back, dude, the shield gets some blades out of it too. Far out. And they're just going to keep reforming. He's reloading the shield cannon. Oh. And then Guts manages to make his way under the mansion, falls right in. Guts just tumbles in. Hey, he alive? Guts! This is awful, like Shirka said. Not just that, he has new wounds too. The wounds that should have been kept, that should have been closed are open. It's hopeless. What's going on out there? What do we do? Even if we put that on him, he can't move. But if we stay here, the fire will... I'm going to assume that the armor will somehow be like some sort of like power-up that'll also be able to heal his wounds, probably. It's true that if that's put on him in this situation... Oh, it'll endanger his life. Okay. But... Wish! Is the witch here? Can't form complete words and sentences with a mouth that's full of teeth. Oh shit. Oh shit, it's them. You don't really get swearing much, do you? Oh shit. Guess it's about time to go. Oh, easy does it. I guess I do have to do something with my magic. It's my responsibility for putting everyone in danger. And then Guts grabs onto her hand. Gives her a smile. That's like a Guts smirk a little bit there. Oh, say what? I'm numb? Dislattis. Interesting, what's going on here? You sure this will work? What good's armor when Guts is all busted up? Right now all we can do is trust Shirka. Damn it, don't say I didn't warn you. Dude, okay, they're suiting him up. Here! Monster's here! Been nice knowing ya. Guts! He pushes the Sidra out of the way. Oh, and that's it. It just cuts away as he's like opening his mouth. Look at this shot. And just the silhouette of it. Cunning. Where have you hidden, Black Swordsman? Do you still insist on these shameful antics? Then there's explosion from the distance. Ooh, it even gets Zod's attention. And Skull Knights. They both stop fighting. He's running away. Look at this design. Holy shit. This is fucking awful. Help me, it hurts. I ate him. He should be dead. But... And then the sword cuts through the head. Holy shit, it ate him. And he gets fucking sliced and diced in 1,000 directions. This is one hell of a way to reveal the new armor, dude. He gets like consumed by an apostle and fucking cuts his way out. Look at that shit. He just looks like Skull Knight with a bigger sword. I'm so confused about the helmet. I feel like I've been baited. I've been thrown for a loop. I was expecting some sort of weird beast armor. But it's more resembling Skull Knight. I feel like it'll definitely play a part at some point, though. There's no way you draw artwork like that if it isn't gonna come in at some point. What the fuck is that? Ooh, look at this fucking thing. What the fuck? This armor is fucking something else, because he, like, it just fucking jumps in and eats half of him, and Guts just slices right through it, dude. This is what Guts needed. This is, like, now this is armor. Berserker armor. Dude, this is insane. This is insane. The Berserker armor part 2. Fucking hell. Oh, wow. Look at that. Strong don't even cover it. What's going on? A minute ago, Guts couldn't even stand up. You should have said something. If you had such an incredible item, you should have handed it over for the troll slaying. That is not so simple as an item as that. Is that the Black Swordsman? He moves like someone else entirely. No, that sword's definitely... That's... And then he looks back at Skull Knight. Ah, the memories, my dear old rival. So you would have him follow you down that same path into hell. That's gotta be Skull Knight's old armor or some bullshit. There's something here. Skull Knight obviously has a connection to this armor. I mean, the fact that they're so alike in terms of the design. Oh no. The memories, my dear old rival. So Zod recognizes the armor, and it seems that he's fought against it before? At least he's aware of its connection to Skull Knight, because you would have him follow you down that same path into hell. This is so cool. What's happening with this armor? The moment I donned it, the pain of my wounds vanished like it was an illusion. There you go. No, it simply doesn't bother me. Pain just doesn't matter anymore. Whatever, more important than that is what's boiling up inside this body. An impulse. Something inside me, something ferocious is seething. Okay, so the beast that is haunting him, this primal fucking rage and anger inside him, is going to manifest in the armor somewhat. So the pain is still there, but the armor takes away from it. It's that the pain just doesn't matter anymore and allows him to push through it and keep going. Yield to me. Yield to me. I see. This is my... Yield to me, everything. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Ooh, is it happening? Okay, here we go. What the fuck? Okay, so it's gonna transform the armor and he will be consumed by it. The shape of the armor changes. Fuck, dude. Wow. So the armor looks a certain way and it kind of resembles Skull Knight, but what is inside Guts himself influences the form and shape of the armor to look like this, the beast that's like haunting him. Interesting, so that's your true power, and it means your crushed corpse. And he just charges right at him and he fucking kicks him, he's stepping on him. Like some sort of like spinning hurricane. Huh. He gets pushed back. Look at this shit. Huh, he thrust back my huge frame? He like jumps up in the air and like front flip attacks. He's doing a fucking Artorias move. Dude. Dark Knight Artorias? What strength? Are these the blows of that same man? Far out, man. What a power-up. Like, this is just absolute insane rage personified in the armor that he ignores all pain, and he's just fucking... He's a beast. It's really interesting because for a lot of the story leading up to a moment like this, I've been thinking, and we've been talking and like during it, where it's just like, there's something going on with Guts that's such like this beastly thing where it's like he's essentially blurring the lines between monster and human. Like, he can't become an apostle himself, or he can't like transform into one. He still is like a human, but like there's just this like something with him that allows him to push past those mortal limits, and now he's been given some like a dangerous fetish in the form of armor that allows that to be exacerbated, even more so to the point of physically changing the appearance of the armor and having this like monstrous form inside of him being reflected in the armor itself, which is really, really cool. He broke my shield that repels even cannon fire. No one with that armor and huge sword, no human can move like that. And then seeing the Berserker armor through the lens of the cannon. He grabbed it to withhold the explosion like a tank when you block the barrel to explode the shield. Holy shit. And the way that he lands too. Oh no, he shot a cannon. He shot his own. He still has the cannon as well. Okay, cool. So even though you can't see it on the arm, oh, that's what, there it is. Okay, it comes out of the palm of the hand. So he still has the cannon in there too, and shot down the barrel. I thought he was stopping the explosion for a second, but no, there you go. Little details. He shoots through it and blows it up. Wow. He has a cannon in his false arm. He's usually strong as a monster, but he's like in another league today. So that hand's a cannon. Rather perilous, that. It will be dangerous if he continues to fight like that any further. What do you keep talking about? It's not that Guts' wounds have healed. He just feels no pain from them. No pain. That fetish was made by dwarves. It is the Berserker armor. Berserker armor. He who dons that armor and aligns with the ominous flow of Odd dwelling therein truly becomes a savage. He is driven by such violent emotions, he forgets about things like pain and fear. Humans have unconsciously established bounds to their strength so they do not harm their own bodies. Pain is a warning to keep us from destroying ourselves. A human without pain realizes unbelievable strength, reflexes, and perception. Far out. And it's like tearing his physical body apart. He surpasses these limits of the human body at the risk of his own life. So tapping into the power of this armor is just like taking away his own life force. The power comes at a cost. Everything comes at a cost in this world. So he's sacrificing his own life force for power. Far out. The blood coming out of the armor. This is just so fucking metal, dude. Holy shit. It's coming out of the eyes, the mouth, all of the openings in the armor. Just blood, his own blood pouring out of it. Holy shit. And that's the end of volume 26. Dude. Guts, the black swordsman, goes from the frying pan to the fire as he must enter the mating chamber in the horrifying lair of trolls to rescue his love, Casca, and the Lady Farnese from the loathsome attentions of the hideous beasts. But while even an army of trolls cannot stand against Guts' boundless fury, the mightiest of warriors is no match for a demon lord. And so when Slan of the God Hand manifests from the entrails of slain trolls and takes Guts into her deadly embrace, Guts discovers he may not only be fighting for his life, but his very soul. So even like the volume 26 tagline gives no hint whatsoever on the outside towards the Berserker armor. But holy fuck. That's crazy. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Berserk, reading volume 26, where we got to see the Berserker armor and its capabilities and what it can do. It's really cool to actually finally see that and have the context surrounding what it actually is. This has been an incredible volume. I hope you guys have enjoyed reading through and listening to me going through it. And I can't wait to begin volume 27, which we'll react to next time. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you then.
So otherwise we're fighting, I'm writing.